Hello and welcome back to Adventurous Way. I'm Matt and behind the camera is Diana. We are here today in Colorado at the Colorado National Monument. It has been super hot the last few days, so we are starting really early. It's 6:45 in the morning right now. The sun is just coming up and we are standing here in the parking lot at the Lower Monument Canyon Trailhead. So join us as we go on this hike and explore Colorado National Monument. Here's a map of the trail we're going to do. We're here at the trailhead right now, and we're going to be hiking along the Wedding Canyon Trail all the way up to Independence Monument, and then we'll take the Monument Canyon Trail back down here to the trailhead. This here is the section on the board that describes the hike we're going to do. According to this, we're going to hike from about 4,700 feet up to about 5,300 feet. So what's that, about 600 feet of elevation gain? That's not too bad. We've only been here in the area for a couple of days, but we've already learned that if you want to do anything active in the morning, or anything active in the whole day in fact, it's got to be before like 9 o'clock in the morning. So it's probably no surprise that there were already a couple of cars in the parking lot when we arrived, and a few more have arrived that we can kind of hear since. So I think people around here know you've got to get out early and beat the sun.
One of the reasons we're doing this hike counterclockwise is because now on the uphill it is shaded. The other side, the lower canyon, is not shaded at all.
And it's still hot, even in the shade.
Yeah, so we'll leave the easy parts for the sun.
We've made it, we are here at the Independence Monument. This whole area is magical. Everywhere you look, there are just these giant rock formations. And there's something about that red rock, the green of all the plants around, the blue skies and the sun. This is really, really stunning. So this is a circular hike. We came up the Wedding Canyon. We're going to head back down the Lower Monument Canyon, back down to the trailhead.
We heard from other hikers coming other way that they saw bighorn sheep. So hopefully we'll see some as well.
So the guy we met who was coming the other way, he said that just around the corner here we should expect to run into 2 herds of bighorn sheep. One of them about 22 and the other about 8. Don't know about you, but about 22 sounds incredibly precise. I think he stood there and counted them, and why not?
And we did find the bighorn sheep. I'm so excited to see them here. There have been other places where there was a potential to see them, but we never saw them. But here they're right at the side of the trail, which is pretty incredible.
The bighorn sheep in Colorado National Monument are desert bighorn sheep, and are different from their cousins in Rocky Mountain National Park. Desert bighorn sheep have adapted to the desert and can live without water for days. They were previously in danger of extinction, but not anymore. In 1979, a small population was reintroduced to Colorado National Monument. Desert bighorn sheep can live 10 to 15 years.
Finished our morning hike and it took us 3 hours. It was just over 5 miles and 800 feet of elevation gain. And I'm glad we started early because now the sun is beating quite strong. So let's continue on exploring Colorado National Monument. The first stop on the Rimrock Drive is the Balanced Rock. The Balanced Rock used to be part of that canyon wall, but the weather and the erosion weathered it away. And in fact, this monument was established in 1911 so that it can preserve these fine examples of erosion at work.
Rimrock Drive is a scenic 23-mile drive through Colorado National Monument. The construction started in the 1930s and the road was finished in 1950.
Our next stop was Visitor Center, where as always we stamped our passport and we watched a movie, one about the park and one about the geology of the park, which is actually really interesting. And then after that we had lunch at the picnic, and now we are on the Window Rock Trail. Here we can actually see where we hiked this morning. So we hiked on this trail along here up to Independence Monument, and then after that we hiked on the other side of this mesa. This is a Wedding Canyon on this side, and that is Monument Canyon there. The Independence Monument right now is standing on its own, and it's what is left of a canyon wall actually that was separating the Wedding Canyon and the Monument Canyon. So actually the rock island there, the Independence Monument, and this side of the mesa used to be connected many millions and millions of years ago.
Look at that view. That has to be one of the most beautiful views in the world from a road. The drive through here is it's stunning. And there is a slight danger that you might fall off the edge and die. That adds, I think, to the excitement a little bit. But if you go from the west side to the east side, you're on the non-deathy side. So that's a good tip for you.
The dark brown color that you can see there is called desert varnish, which is iron and manganese deposits made on the rock. As the water flows over the rock, it evaporates and the minerals in the rock stay there on the rock falls. So that concludes our day here, but tomorrow I will bike the Rimrock Drive, at least attempt it. We'll see how that goes because it's fairly steep incline and quite a lot of elevation gain. Matt, in the meantime, since we'll start very early to beat the sun, Matt will do sunrise photos. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more national park videos, hit that subscribe button.